life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
What if there's a place for you where thinking and doing go hand in hand with innovation, where professors are more like mentors and guides, where generosity is contagious and if you catch it, you just might change the world? This is it. Step into community, step into faith, step into life, step into Southern Wesleyan University.
This is Conference Carolinas.
Soccer's been a huge part of my life, and it is the main reason that I was pulled here. Coach Q found me on a recruiting website, sent me an email, and at this point in time, actually, in high school, I wasn't even thinking about playing soccer anymore because I had a pretty bad ankle injury. And then just one day, God put it on my heart to go back to that profile that I hadn't looked at in months. I read the email, and there was nothing that told me that this wasn't the spot for me to go. A week later, I was down here on campus, and then almost a week after that, I signed and committed to come here. As soon as I stepped on campus, I knew this was the place for me. This was such a close-knit family, and that's what I needed, especially coming from New Jersey, so I don't get to see my family a lot. Being able to have that family feel with the people here, it was huge. I could not be more happy with my time here. I met the woman I'm going to marry. Coach Q has been a mentor, a friend, and a great coach. For those reasons, I would not imagine leaving for a second. So.
started playing lacrosse because I wanted to try something new. I'm originally from Bolivia and our main sport is soccer. So when I got to the US, I was like, okay, I'm gonna swim and I wanna do something else. I never thought that I would be where I am right now. My past 3 years here, my teammates have been my best friends, I think. Right now we're a small team and the best thing we can do is get to know each other more than just we're players. My major is recreations and sports management, and I have a minor in media and communications. What keeps me in sports management is Dr. Joe Crosby. He's being such a big figure into my life, like same with Dr. Knight. Minoring in media and communication has been a blessing for me because I think if I ever needed anything, I can talk to either of them. They're more like family than just professors. You never know where the Lord is going to take you. It's just crazy to think that I'm a senior in college playing lacrosse.
Set us apart. We daily work to build champions in body, mind, and soul. It's who we are. This is Conference Carolina.
Located in downtown Central, Rails 133 has something for everyone. With menus and specials designed by our chef, Trent Kane, our selections can only be best described as upscale Southern comfort foods. Chef Kane uses only the freshest, locally sourced ingredients that have made Rails a destination spot. We offer theme nights, chef specials, daily specials, and our famous Meat and 3 on Sundays. Come visit Rails, dine in our lighted patios, or in our railroad-inspired dining areas. Rails 133, where memories are made every day.
Diamond T Promotional Gear, just a family-owned business that provides screen print, embroidery, vinyl graphics, cars and banners. we've been in business now for over 32 years.
Aerial try three-pointer.
Yes.
That one's good.
This is Conference Carolinas.
Welcome to the campus of Southern Wesleyan University, where the Southern Wesleyan Warriors are hosting the Young Harris College Mountain Lions. I'm Lexi Richardson.
And I'm Becca Kugler.
And we will be your hosts here for tonight on SWU Sports Network. Right now, we are currently doing the starting lineups for both teams. Your starting lineup for the Young Harris Mountain Lions. Number 4 is the starting libero, Joa Bernis. Number 11, Faith Kelly. Number 12, Chase Boehner. Number 14, Lily Hidalgo. Number 15, Lisa Thigpen. Number 18, Sophie Burden. And number 25, Alexa Berry. The starting lineup for the Southern Wesleyan Warriors will be number 1, Megan Gillen. Number 2, Faith Paxton. Number 10, Trinity Eichmann. Number 11, Emily Ellis. Number 15, Michaela Andress. Number 17, Ashley Sexton. And number 18, Gracie Wilson. Thigpen will get it started here with the first serve of the night for the Young Harris Mountain Lions. Paxton is able to get a hand on it, but the Southern Wesleyan Warriors are unable to get the ball up and over. First point of the game will go to the Mountain Lions. And it'll be a service error for the second point of the game, and the point will go to the Warriors. First server for the Warriors will be number 15, Michaela Andress. Andress is from Spartanburg, South Carolina. She's a freshman outside hitter, a very vital member of the Southern Wesleyan Warrior team. An attack from the outside for the Mountain Lions. Andress is there to get a dig out the middle. An attack will land in the antenna for the Warriors by Ellis, and the point will go to the Mountain Lions. Boehner is the second server for the Mountain Lions here tonight. Boehner, a junior from Beaufort, South Carolina. It'll land Mountain Lions their second service error of the game. Eichmann will be checking in now for the Warriors as the middle hitter, and Wilson will go back to serve. All tied up here at 2s. It'll be a middle attack for the Mountain Lions, and it'll land right in the middle of the court for the Warriors. It'll go down as a kill for the middle for Mountain Lions. Next server for the Mountain Lions will be Joa Burness, starting libero here for Young Harris. Andress out of the back. It'll be a right side attack for the Warriors, and it'll be a kill for Megan Gillian. Gillian now checking out for the Warriors as Hannah Wilson, setter, comes in. Sexton also checking out, and Ellswick checking in for the Warriors now. Wilson back to serve for the Warriors. Mountain Lions will go with the right side attack, and it'll land out of bounds, no touch for the Warriors. Point going to the Warriors, Wilson serving again. Middle attack for the Warriors, and it'll be out of bounds. Point going to the Mountain Lions. Boydstone now serving for the Mountain Lions. A setter from Ackworth, Georgia. Warriors will go with the right side attack, and it'll land out of bounds. Point going to the Mountain Lions. Outside attack now for the Warriors. It'll be a block for the Warriors. Mountain Lions able to pick it up. Warriors now set up for an outside attack, and it'll be a tip over by Ellis. And a double will be called by the Mountain Lions. Point will go to the Warriors. Emily Ellis now back to serve for the Warriors. Serve over to the middle.
An attack and a block.
Wilson able to pick it up. An attack now by Andress, beautifully placed.
An
attack. Ellis able to get a hand on it. Paxton there to pick it up, and they will free ball it over. Wilson, beautiful dig on the front row. Ellswick with a tip over.
Just barely able to save it, the Mountain Lions.
Ellswick with an attack out the middle, and it'll be called out of bounds. Point going to the Mountain Lions.
Now serving 14, Lily Hidalgo for the Mountain Lions.
Johnson now checking in for the Warriors as Ellswick checking, Ellis checking out now.
Serve goes to back middle.
It'll be an outside attack for the Warriors.
An attack by number 12. And out of bounds.
Point will go to the Warriors. Faith Paxton now back to serve for the Warriors. Score here 7-6. SWU barely trailing by 1 point. And it'll be an ace for Paxton. Warriors get it tied here at 7s. Tip over. Wilson there to pick it up. Andrus now with an outside attack, and it'll be off of the block of the Mountain Lions. Boydstone down for the Mountain Lions here. Medical attention will be needed, so we'll be taking a short break.
What if there's a place for you where thinking and doing go hand in hand with innovation, where professors are more like mentors and guides, where generosity is contagious, and if you catch it, you just might change the world? This is it. Step into community, step into faith, step into life, step into Southern Wesleyan University.
Life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
the SWU Sports Network, we had to take a medical timeout for appeared to be a shoulder injury for the Mountain Lions. She was able to get up and go to the athletic training room, so we're praying for her now. Paxton will be back to serve for the Warriors. Warriors now leading 8-7.
Over to back.
Middle
with an
attack.
attack.
Dug out the back row by Johnson. A tip over for Ellswick.
An attack again.
Another lane just in bounds on the Warriors' court. Point will go to the Mountain Lions.
Now number 18 serving, Sophie Bearden for the Mountain Lions.
And it will be out of bounds on the Warriors' side. Point will go to the Warriors. Sexton and Gillian checking back in for the Warriors now. Sexton will be back to serve for SWU as they lead 9-8.
Big set attack right in the middle. That'll be a point for the Mountain Lions. Number 15 coming in to serve, Liza Tigpin.
That'll be an attack out the back row for Andrus.
Into the back middle with an attack.
Johnson with the dig. Setter dump over by Sexton.
Tip by number 12, and the point will land. Mountain Lions score.
It'll be a tip just off the block of the Warriors. Mountain Lions now up here 10-9.
Big pin serving again.
Right side attack for the Warriors. Andrus. Middle lane just out of bounds. Young Harris now leading by 2 points. So it'll be over. Johnson will take that. Sexton able to get a set over, and it'll be tipped by Andrus.
Attack by
And it'll land on the Warriors' side, not without the block being there. Mountain Lions now lead by 3 points, 12-9.
Big pin continues to serve once again.
And it'll be just out of bounds on the Warriors' side. Warriors really needed that side out now. Only trailing by 2. Ellis now checking back into the game. Michaela Andrus back to serve.
As the libero number 4, Jonah Burness will receive it.
Sexton will get an awesome dig out the side. Gillian, right side attack. Sexton with another dig. Paxton over there to set it up. Gillian with another right side attack. And it'll be a tip over by the Mountain Lions. Andrus able to get a hand on it, unable to get it up. Point will go to the Mountain Lions.
Now serving number 12, Trace Vayner.
Sexton setting up the outside. Ellis with the tip over.
11 gets it up and attacks.
Paxton with a one-handed dig. Right side attack by Gillian.
A dig by number 15. Attack and a kill. Number 12, it'll be a point again for the Mountain Lions.
Landing just in bounds on the Warriors' side, and the point will go to the Mountain Lions, now leading 14-10 here.
12.
Paxton able to get a beautiful pass up. Andrus with an attack out the back row.
Oh, and they keep it alive. Unfortunately, it is not enough to get it over the net.
Eichmann checking back in for the Warriors, and Gracie Wilson will be back to serve for Southern Wesleyan. Wilson out of Moxville, North Carolina, freshman here at Southern Wesleyan. Mountain Lions able to get it over from the ceiling. It'll be a right side attack by Eichmann.
Saved by the libero on an attack. And it will fall just on the Warriors side, allowing Young Harris to score once again.
And it'll be a timeout for Southern Wesleyan. Now trailing by 4 here, 11-15.
Diamond T Promotional Gear is just a family-owned business that provides screen printing, embroidery, vinyl graphics, cars and banners. We've been in business now for over 32 years.
Now the liberos serving for Young Harris, Jonah Burness.
Ellis will take the first pass as Eichmann tips it over.
Saving and over.
Andrus there to pick up the ball for the Warriors. Ellis with a beautiful attack down the middle.
It's a save by the libero.
Sexton now setting up the right side, Gillian. Gillian will just tap it over on the Mountain Lion side. It'll be a point for the Warriors. Southern Wesleyan will need to get a rally going here to catch up to Mountain Lions. Wilson and Ellswick now checking in for Southern Wesleyan once again. And Wilson will go back for the serve.
Down the middle, an attack from the right side. And it will land on the back Warriors court. Scoring for the Mountain Lions once again. Molly Lawrence coming in to serve.
Paxton with a beautiful dig out at the back. Ellis able to get it over. They will call her in the net. Set being a little bit too close to the net. Ellis doing all that she can with it, but the point will go to the Mountain Lions. Young Harris now with the 5-point lead, leading here 17-12. Ellis able to get a hand on it. Paxton going back is able to keep it alive, and Andrus will knock it over.
The 12 points. And a spike from number 2, Nicole Courage with a kill. Point will go to Young Harris.
Andrus able to get the ball up, but it unfortunately touched the floor before she was able to get her hand on it. So the point will go to the Mountain Lions. And it'll be an ace for the Mountain Lions.
Molly Lawrence serving once again for the Mountain Lions.
Wilson setting up an outside attack by Ellswick, and it finds the ball in the net. Point will go to the Mountain Lions.
Young Harris now leading 20-12.
Southern Wesleyan, we need a big side out right here in order to get back in this game. Setting up the middle now, Ellis rolling it over.
With an attack.
Andrus able to get a hand on it, but it will be knocked out of play. Mountain Lions now lead 21-12 here. Andrus able to get a beautiful dig out the back. Ellswick now taking it over on the outside.
Lawrence setting and tipping it over.
Paxton up with a beautiful one-handed dig. Ellswick able to get it an awkward angle on it, but is able to get it over. Blocked by Southern Wesleyan, Ellis and Eichmann. Dig by Wilson. Ellswick tries to knock it over, but is unsuccessful in doing so, and the point will go to the Mountain Lions. Ronaldson now checking in for Ellswick for the Warriors.
Lawrence is a junior from Florida serving for the Mountain Lions.
Mountain Lions getting a out of rotation violation called. Players moving too quickly before the serve is over. Point will go to the Warriors. Ellis now to serve back for the Southern Wesleyan Warriors. An overpass by the Mountain Lions. Andrews knocks it back over.
And an attack from the Mountain Lions, making a kill.
Ellis able to get a hand on it. Johnson now checking in for Ellis for the Warriors.
Corey still checking in for Lily Hidalgo, Mountain Lions. And will now be serving.
Mountain Lions now with a 10-point lead. 23-13 now. Paxton with a dig out the back. Wilson setting up an outside for Andrus.
With a block from the Mountain Lions.
Free ball over to the Warriors. Ronaldson taking it, setting up a middle attack. Eichmann tipping it over.
An attack from the Mountain Lions, scoring once again.
It'll be game point now here for Young Harris.
Corey still taking the serve again.
And it'll be a service error for the Mountain Lions. Southern Wesleyan now trailing by 10. Paxton back to serve.
Dig into the back center. With an attack.
Outside attack, tip off the block for the Warriors. It'll be middle attack for the Warriors now.
Tip over.
Andrus there to pick it up. And it'll go back to Andrus for an attack.
With a block.
The ball will be caught in the antenna. Excuse me, the block will be caught in the antenna. And Paxton will go back to serve as the point goes to the Warriors.
Over into the deep corner. Tipped over by number 18, and that will win the Young Harris Mountain Lions the game, the first set, 25-15.
welcome you back to Southern Wesleyan Sports Network. Appears to be both teams are sticking with their original lineup from the first set of the game. Mountain Lions lead 1 set to no sets here in Central South Carolina at Southern Wesleyan University at Tysinger Gymnasium. Southern Wesleyan will get us started here with the first serve of the game. Ashley Sexton, number 17, a senior from Williamston, South Carolina.
Into the back corner. And it'll be an ace. Who scores?
Southern Wesleyan getting on the board here first in the second set. Sexton continuing the serve for Southern Wesleyan. It'll be another ace for Southern Wesleyan. 2-0 now here in the second set of the game.
Into the back center, it lands. And it'll be another ace.
Sexton continuing to serve here for Southern Wesleyan. It'll be 3-0 Southern Wesleyan in the second set. Middle attack by the Mountain Lions. Sexton able to pick it up. It is unable as it reaches out of play. Mountain Lions now getting on the board here, 3-1.
Trace Vayner taking the first serve for the Mountain Lions in this set.
Ellis will take the pass, but Sexton is unable to do anything with it, and the point will go to the Mountain Lions.
Vayner serving once again for the Mountain Lions.
Ellis taking the ball once again. Sexton now setting up an outside attack. But the point will go to the Mountain Lions as they call Sexton under the net. All tied up here at threes. Setting up an outside attack for Gillian. An overpass. Gracie Wilson trying to get an attack on it, but it finds itself in the net, and the point will go to the Mountain Lions.
Vayner is a junior from South Carolina serving for these Mountain Lions today.
Andrews able to pick the ball up, and Paxton will send it over on the free ball. An attack. And Ellis is able to get a hand on it. The point will ultimately go to the Mountain Lions once again. Mountain Lions now lead by 2 points at 5-3. Gillian will take it over on the outside, and it'll find its way on the floor of the Mountain Lions, and the point will go back to Southern Wesleyan. Now only trailing by 1 here as it is 4-5. Michaela Andrus will be the second server for Southern Wesleyan now.
Over finding the back corner. And an attack and blocked by SWU.
Another tip off the block for Southern Wesleyan. Paxton able to pick it up as well as Sexton. Gillian sends it over on a set tip. Another block by Southern Wesleyan.
Tip over.
Setting up now for a right side attack for Gillian. And it'll be a kill for Southern Wesleyan. Young Harris able to get a hand on the ball, but it is knocked right back down by the ceiling. Andrew still serving for Southern Wesleyan. Paxton there with the dig. Attack down the middle.
Attack.
Andrus with the dig out of the back row, and she will send it over as Sexton's able to get a hand on the ball.
And an attack, and it goes out of bounds.
Point will go back to the Warriors, now leading here 6-5. Andrus still serving for Southern Wesleyan. Andrus leading the team in 152 kills on the year so far. Sexton with the dig out of the back row.
Free ball for SWU.
Sexton setting up a right side attack.
As it
It'll
goes.
be called out of bounds on the Mountain Lions side. Now tied back up here at 6s.
Number 19, Shelby Mullen, serving now for the Young Harris. And it will find the floor on the Mountain Lions side. A point for SWU.
Gracie Wilson now back to serve for Southern Wesleyan. Wilson leads Southern Wesleyan in blocking as she has 62 tallied on the season so far. A tip on the Southern Wesleyan side, and the point will go to Young Harris as it calls Southern Wesleyan in the net. All tied up here at 7s.
Molly Lawrence coming in also with number 2, Nicole Coolidge. Molly Lawrence taking the serve.
Andrews able to get it up. And Southern Wesleyan's able to get the ball over. 2 quick touches.
As they attack and it goes out of bounds, it will be SWU's point.
Very well-deserved point here for the Warriors. Not giving up on that last play, still able to get the ball over. And the ball will land in their favor out of bounds. Wilson now back to serve for the Warriors as they lead 8-7 here.
And that serve will find the back middle. Young Harris tips it over.
Andrews able to pick up the tip. Ellis now with an attack on the outside.
An attack by number 14.
Paxton set up beautifully, and she'll find that dig.
And it will find the floor on the Mountain Lions side. It will be a point for Southern Wesleyan.
An attack for Emily Ellis, leading to a kill. Wilson continuing to serve for Southern Wesleyan.
Attack, and it will be out of bounds. Point will go once more into Southern Wesleyan.
Warriors now leading here by 3 points, 10-7.
Into the back middle is served, and the attack will be blocked, but it will be the Mountain Lions point. Number 14, Lily Hidalgo, now serving for the Mountain Lions.
Young Harris now only leading by 2 points here in the second set of the ball game. Setting up the outside is Ronaldson.
An attack.
Andrews able to get a beautiful dig out of the back row. Ellis will take that ball over on an outside attack. Mountain Lions try to have it a set or dump, but it is unsuccessful as it finds the net. Southern Wesleyan will get the point. And they will lead by 3 here now. Emily Ellis back to serve for the Warriors. Ellis has 133 kills on the season so far.
And a tip over by number 12, Chase Vayner.
Wilson able to get a hand on the ball, but the point will land in favor of the Mountain Lions. Now only trailing by 2 here as the score is 11-9, Southern Wesleyan.
Joa Burness now serving for the Mountain Lions.
Wilson setting up the right side for Ronaldson. And it'll be a double called on Young Harris, and the point will go back to the Warriors. Now leading by 3 here as it is 12-9. Paxton will go back to serve for Southern Wesleyan. Wilson will be checking now in for the Warriors. Paxton has 83 digs on the season so far.
Free ball over to SWU.
Outside attack by Andrus. She tries to push it to the far back corner, but it'll be just out of bounds on the Young Harris side. Point will go back to the Mountain Lions as they trail by 2 here.
Thigpen and Kelly coming in now for the Mountain Lions, as Thigpen will be serving now. And a block by the Mountain Lions. SWU will try and recover, but it will find the net. The point will go to the Mountain Lions.
Young Harris now only trailing by 1 here in the second set. The score is 12-11 in Southern Wesleyan's favor.
Big Pin serves again.
Johnson with the dig. Andrews will have an awkward angle on it, but is able to get it over. Touch out the block. Wilson will pick it up. Setting up now the outside to Andrus. A block, but she is there to take it.
Bit towards the back now.
And the block will get a touch on it, but they are unable to get the ball up, and it'll land on the Warriors' side.
All tied up now, 12-12. Big Pin taking the serve once again. And it will be tapped down by the Young Harris Mountain Lions. It will be another point, giving them the lead.
Point will actually go to the Warriors, as it was called out of bounds. Southern Wesleyan now leading here 13-12. Sexton will go back to the service line for the Warriors. Sexton tallies a total of 156 assists so far in the season.
An attack from the Mountain Lions.
Paxson there to dig it. And Andros will have a beautiful attack, but it is dug by the Mountain Lions. Paxson with another beautiful dig for the Warriors, setting up now the right side. Gillian.
Blocked by the Mountain Lions.
Gillian with another attack. And it'll be a kill for the Warriors.
Just getting a hand on it, but it will find itself on the floor.
Southern Wesleyan now leading here 14-12 by 2 points. Gillian has a total of 42 kills so far in the season as she is recovering from a knee injury.
Free ball over to SWU.
Sexton able to have a beautiful set still. Andrus knocks it over. Blocked by Gracie Wilson. Wilson leads Southern Wesleyan in blocking with 42 on the season so far. Sexton still serving here for the Warriors as they lead by 3 points now at 15-12.
It will be out of bounds. The point will go to the Mountain Lions. Number 8, Corey Still coming in replace of Chase Vayner. Still will take the serve.
Andrews to take the ball. It'll be an ace for the Mountain Lions. Now only trailing by 1 point here as the score is 15-14 in Southern Wesleyan's favor. Southern Wesleyan will try to get a side out right here and get a rally going so they can end this second set of the ball game. Sexton will set up a middle attack for Andrus, and she will knock it over in the right spot on Young Harris's court. Point will go back to the Warriors as they lead by 2 here at 16-14. Andrus will be the server now for the Warriors. Emily Ellis checking back in for Ellie Johnson as well.
Go to the back corner. Full attack and kill. The point, however, will go to Young Harris. Now with Shelby Mullins serving.
Southern Wesleyan will get the point as it is served out of bounds. Southern Wesleyan now with a 2-point lead at 17-15. Wilson will now be the server for the Warriors.
Will be tipped over by the Mountain Lions.
Eichmann able to get a hand on it. Gillian will set up for an attack.
Well, the ceiling is not in the Mountain Lions' favor in this play. Lands directly on their side. The point will go to the Southern Wesleyan Warriors.
Southern Wesleyan now leading by 3 here as the score is 18-15. Wilson still serving. Off the block. Wilson there to pick it up. Eichmann will tip it over.
An attack from the Mountain Lions. It will be out of bounds. The point will go to Southern Wesleyan.
Wilson still serving for the Warriors as they have a 4-point lead here, as the score is 19-15 in the Warriors' favor, and a timeout will be taken by the Young Harris Mountain Lions.
This is it. Step into community, step into faith, step into life. Step into Southern Wesleyan University.
Welcome you back to Southern Wesleyan Sports Network, as the Southern Wesleyan Warriors are leading the Young Harris Mountain Lions in a total of 19-15. Wilson serving for the Warriors. Andrus with the dig. Wilson will be there. Andrus will serve that ball back over. Wilson with a one-handed dig, and it'll land out of bounds as the Young Harris Mountain Lions attempt to attack it back over. Southern Wesleyan now with the 5-point lead. Wilson still serving.
An attack from Young Harris, and it will be a kill. Getting the ball back in their court. They're hoping for a rally right now, so they can maybe catch up to the Warriors.
Young Harris only leading or trailing by 4 points now, as the score is 20-16. Ellis with an attack on the outside.
Good by Mountain Lions libero.
Andrus with a beautiful dig out the middle. She'll set out their right side. Gillian will have an attack over.
But it will be saved by the Mountain Lions.
Ellis with an awkward angle pickup. And it'll land just out of bounds on the Young Harris Mountain Lions side, and the point will go to them as the score is 17-20 now, only trailing by 3.
Here we find number 20. Molly Lawrence serving it once again for the Mountain Lions.
Setter dump by the Mountain Lions. Point will go to the Mountain Lions. Paxton able to get a hand on it, but is unable to get it up.
Molly Lawrence taking the serve once more.
Setting up for an outside attack. And it'll be a kill for Emily Ellis on the Southern Wesleyan side. Wilson and Ronaldson now checking in for the Warriors as they have a 4-point lead here in the second set of the match, 21-18. Wilson to the service line for the Warriors.
Dig from the back center. And it will find the middle ground of Southern Wesleyan. The Mountain Lions score. Now only trailing by 2, 21-19. Number 14, Lily Hidalgo, will take the serve.
Paxton with the dig out the back middle. Emily Ellis with the attack in the middle.
Barely saving it. It will be a free ball for SWU.
Ellis will pick up the ball. She'll have to free ball it over.
And a tip over from the Mountain Lions.
Wilson with a beautiful dig. Ellis will tip it over to the back corner as it is picked up by the Mountain Lions.
And an attack, and it will be out of bounds. Southern Wesleyan will score.
Southern Wesleyan now with a 3-point lead. Only 3 points away from closing out this second set of the match. Emily Ellis now back to serve for the Warriors.
Picked up by their libero with an attack from Mountain Lions, and it will be a kill.
Johnson now checking in for the Warriors as Ellis checks out. Southern Wesleyan with a 2-point lead here.
Joa Byrne is taking the serve for the Mountain Lions.
Wilson will set up an outside attack for Andrus as she will roll it over.
It'll be a free ball over to SWU.
Middle attack now for Ronaldson. Paxton there to pick it up off the block.
Tipped over by Mountain Lions.
Eichmann will send a free ball over to the back of the Mountain Lions court.
And an attack blocked by SWU.
Eichmann will send it over once again after a beautiful dig.
And an attack and a kill for the Mountain Lions. It will be a score now only trailing by 1, 22-21.
The timeout will be called by Southern Wesleyan as the score is 22-21 in Southern Wesleyan's favor.
What if there's a place for you where thinking and doing go hand in hand with innovation, where professors are more like mentors and guides, where generosity is contagious, and if you catch it, you just might change the world? This is...
Byrne taking the serve once again.
Wilson setting up for a back row attack as it'll be free balled over by Southern Wesleyan. Paxton with a beautiful dig out of the back row. Andrews will take it over on a free ball.
An attack from the Mountain Lions once again.
Johnson able to get a hand on it. Paxton right behind her, but is unable to get the ball back up and on the court. It'll be tied up here at 22s. Young Harris now serving. Andrews with an attack on the outside, and it'll be blocked, but it'll be knocked out of bounds by the Mountain Lions. Point will go to Southern Wesleyan now with a 1-point lead at 23-22. Paxton will be the server for the Warriors.
It'll be served to the back corner of the Mountain Lions as it's hit over.
Johnson will take a dig out of back row. Ronaldson with the attack over on the right side.
An attack from the Mountain Lions.
Paxton will set up an outside attack for Ronaldson. And the point will go to the Warriors as they call the Young Harris Mountain Lions in the net. Paxton will continue serving for the Warriors. That is his game point here, 24-22.
Into the back corner once again.
Andrews with an attack on the outside.
Nice dig by the libero.
Wilson with the dig now. Ronaldson able to pick it up. Paxton sending it over on a free ball.
Tipped over.
Johnson with the dig out of the back row on a tip. Wilson now tipping it. And Southern Wesleyan will take the second set of the match with a score of 25-22 Warriors.
Located in downtown Central, Rails 133 has something for everyone. With menus and specials designed by our chef, Trent Kane, our selections can only be best described as upscale Southern comfort foods. Chef Kane uses only the freshest, locally sourced ingredients that have made Rails a destination spot. We offer theme nights, chef specials, daily specials, and our famous Meet and 3 on Sundays. Come visit Rails, dine in our lighted patios, or in our railroad-inspired dining areas. Rails 133, where memories are made every day.
Diamond T Promotional Gear is just a family-owned business that provides screen printing, embroidery, vinyl graphics, cars and banners. We've been in business now for over 32 years.
Our virtues set us apart. We daily work to build champions in body, mind, and soul. It's who we are. This is Conference Carolina.
We welcome you back to Southern Wesleyan Sports Network, as it is tied here at Southern Wesleyan University 1-1, and we are entering the third set of the match. Young Harris Mountain Lions will get it started off here with the first serve.
Liza Thigpen taking the first serve of this set.
And it'll be a service error on the Mountain Lions. The Warriors will get on the board first. The first point of the set. Andrus now back to serve for the Warriors.
And an attack.
Tip off the block. Sexton will be there to pick it up. Paxson setting up the right side with Gillian.
An attack blocked by the Mountain Lions.
As it'll roll off the net. Push. Andrus will be there to take it over. Wilson with the tip over.
Thigpen just saving it.
Andrus with the dig. Ellis will set up for an attack. Andrus with another dig for the Warriors. Sexton now setting up the outside for Ellis. She'll find the line.
Lions. And an attack.
Andrus there to pick it up once again. Now setting up the right side for Gillian.
An attack by the Mountain Lions, and it will find itself out of bounds. The point will go to Southern Wesleyan.
Southern Wesleyan now leading here by 2. Point will actually be going to the Mountain Lions. They're in a medical issue on the floor currently, so we are taking a timeout right now. Score tied up here at 1s.
Number 12, Chase Vayner coming back to serve for the Mountain Lions. We are tied up 1-1.
Ellis will take the ball at the back row. Sexton will set up for a back row attack for Andrus.
An attack and blocked.
It's hit to the back corner. Andrus will be there, but it'll land on the floor before she can get there. Point will go to the Mountain Lions.
Vayner taking the serve once again for the Mountain Lions.
Ellis will take the ball for the Warriors. Andrus will be just there, but she will land just short, and the point will go back to the Mountain Lions as they lead by 2 here with a score of 3-1.
Vayner taking the serve once again.
And it'll be an ace for the Mountain Lions. Paxton is there, but unable to get the ball up, and the Mountain Lions will lead 4-1 now. They'll set up for an outside attack for Ellis.
A dig by the Mountain Lions.
Paxton will be there for a dig. Sexton now setting up the right side for Gillian.
Dig once again by the Mountain Lions, and it will be tipped over.
And then the land just short in the net. Paxton is able to get a hand on it, but unable to get it up, and the point will go back to the Mountain Lions as the score is 5-1 now with a 4-point lead here.
Vayner taking the serve once again.
Sexton will set up for a middle attack for Wilson. And Wilson will get the kill. Wilson now back to the service line for the Warriors as Eichmann's checking into the game now. Southern Wesleyan trails the Mountain Lions 2-5.
It'll be served into the back corner with a tipped over.
Wilson will be there for the dig. Gillian now with an attack on the right side. And it'll land just out of bounds, and the point will go back to the Mountain Lions as they lead here 6-2.
Number 18, Sophie Bearden coming in now. With 19, Shelby Mullen serving for the Mountain Lions.
Sexton will set up the outside for Ellis.
And it will be blocked by the Mountain Lions. The Mountain Lions will score.
Gillian able to get a hand on the ball, but unable to get it up. And the Mountain Lions will have a 5-point lead here as the score is 7-2.
Mullen serving again once for the Mountain Lions.
Ellis taking the ball out of the back row. Sexton setting up for a right side attack for Gillian. And she will find the middle of the court for the Mountain Lions. Point will go to the Warriors. Wilson and Ronaldson now checking in for the Warriors as Gillian and Sexton checking out. Southern Wesleyan looking to close this 4-point gap here. Wilson going back to the service line.
And an attack.
Paxton with a beautiful dig out of the back row. Now Ellis, an attack over on the outside.
Another attack, and it will find itself in the middle of the floor on SWU's side. The Mountain Lions will score now with a 5-point lead, 8-3. Number 20, Molly Lawrence coming in to serve for the Mountain Lions.
Wilson setting up for a middle attack for Eichmann. And it'll be a kill for Eichmann. Southern Wesleyan now closing the gap here as the score is 4-9. Emily Ellis serving for the Warriors.
Beautiful set and tip over. It will find itself on the floor of Southern Wesleyan side.
A lot of effort there from the Warriors, but they're unable to get the touch off of the block. Johnson will now be checking in for the Warriors. Young Harris to serve as the score is 10-4.
Hidalgo taking the serve.
Wilson trying to get that ball from going on the Mountain Lion side, but it'll be just over the net. And the point will go back to Young Harris. A timeout will be taken by Southern Wesleyan University as the score is 11-4 in Young Harris' favor.
Set us apart. We daily work to build champions in body, mind, and soul. It's who we are. This is Conference Carolina.
We welcome you back to Southern Wesleyan Sports Network as the score is 10-4 here in the Mountain Lion favor, and they will continue to serve here. Wilson able to get the ball out of the net. Andrews will send it over on an outside attack. Ball dug by Johnson.
It'll be a free ball over to the Mountain Lions. And an attack will be blocked by SWU.
Ronaldson there with the pickup. Wilson trying to set it up, but it'll be a double called on Southern Wesleyan. Point will go back to the Mountain Lions as the score is 11-4 now.
Number 14, Hidalgo taking the serve once again for the Mountain Lions.
Paxson will take the ball. Wilson will set up for an outside attack for Andrus.
And it will be inbounds. Point will go to the Southern Wesleyan Warriors.
Paxson now back to the service line, trying to close this 6-point gap here as the score is 11-5.
An attack.
It'll be a touch off the block, and the point will go to the Mountain Lions. Now with a 7-point lead.
Shelby Mullins coming in with Jonah Burness coming to serve for the Mountain Lions.
Johnson will take the first pass. Wilson will set up an outside for Andrus. Andrus will take the roll over.
An attack by the Mountain Lions and a kill. They will score once again, now leading by 7 points, 13-5. Burness will take the serve once again.
Andrus take the first pass. Wilson will set up for a middle attack for Wilson. Unable to get a hand on the ball. Andrus is there for a recover, but the ball is knocked out of bounds. And the point will go to the Mountain Lions. Andrus, the beautiful dig out, and it'll be blocked over by the Mountain Lions. Ellswick now checking in for the Warriors as Ronaldson checks out.
Young Harris with a 10-point lead, 15-5.
Johnson will take the first touch. And it'll be an ace recorded for the Mountain Lions as they lead here 11 points, 16-5.
Burnett taking the shot once again.
Wilson with a kill for the Warriors as they look to close the gap here. Ellswick checking out as well as Wilson. Sexton and Gillian now checking in for the Warriors. Looking to get a little bit of a rally going here as Sexton goes back to the service line.
And it will be an attack and a kill by the Mountain Lions. They will score once again, taking the ball right back from the Southern Wesleyan Warriors. Number 15 and number 11 coming in. 15, Liza Thigpen coming in to serve.
And it'll be an ace for the Mountain Lions as they extend their lead here 18-6. Another ace for the Mountain Lions. Miscommunication happening on the Warriors side. The Mountain Lions will extend their lead once again, 19-6.
Thigpen continuing to serve.
Sexton setting up a right side attack for Andrus. And it'll land just out of bounds on the Young Harris side, extending their lead now 20-6. Paxton taking it out of the back row. Sexton setting up for an outside for Gillian, and it'll land just out of bounds on the Young Harris side once again, extending their lead once again to 21-6. Mountain Lions still with the serve.
Thigpen taking the serve once again.
And it'll be a service error for the Mountain Lions as Southern Wesleyan gains control of the ball once again. Johnson now checking out for the Warriors as Ellis checks in. Michaela Andrus back to the serving line for the Warriors, looking to close this gap and get a little bit of a rally going.
Nice dig from the libero and a
dig from Sexton, setting up to Gillian on the right side, and she'll get the ball over.
Set on the outside, and it will be blocked by SWU. Back over to Young Harris.
And it'll land just in bounds on the Warriors side. Ball going right back to the Mountain Lions as the score is 22-7 now.
Number 12, Chase Vayner, now taking the serve for the Mountain Lions.
Ellis will be able to get a hand on the ball, but it'll land into the net and fall into the ground on the Warriors side. Point will go back to Young Harris as they extend their lead here 23-7.
Vayner taking the serve once again for the Mountain Lions.
Ellis taking the first pass for the Warriors. Paxton now setting up for the outside. Ellis once again. And it'll be a kill for the Warriors. Wilson back to serve for the Warriors as they look to close this gap here in the third set of the match.
Nice dig as it will find the ceiling, and it will be out of bounds for the Mountain Lions. The point will go to Southern Wesleyan.
Wilson continuing to serve for Southern Wesleyan.
An attack, and it will be blocked by SWU right back over to the Mountain Lion side.
Andrews will set it up on the outside for Ellis.
An attack and a nice dig from the libero.
And the point will go back to the Warriors as the ball finds itself in the net. Southern Wesleyan getting a little bit of a rally going here as the score is 23-10. Wilson continuing to serve for the Warriors.
Nice dig and an attack.
Nomi blocked by the Warriors, Eichmann and Ellis. Wilson continuing the serve for the Warriors as they close the gap here.
A little bit of a wet spot here on the court. Drying it up with a towel.
Wilson continuing to serve for Southern Wesleyan.
And an attack.
Sexton will set up the right side for Gillian, and it'll be a kill for the Warriors. Wilson continuing to serve as they close the gap here to 11 points in this third set of the match.
An attack and a kill from the Mountain Lions. The ball will be handed back over to Young Harris as they serve once again.
Now game point here in the third set of the match.
Shelby Mullins taking the serve for Young Harris. And it will be a service error. Point will go to Southern Wesleyan as they regain the ball.
Wilson now checking in for Gillian, and Sexton now checking in for Ellswick. Wilson will be the new server for the Warriors as they get back here in the third set. Still game point for the Young Harris Mountain Lions.
An attack and a kill. The Mountain Lions will take this third set, making it 2 sets to 1 set.
welcome you back to Southern Wesleyan Sports Network as the Young Harris Mountain Lions leads the Southern Wesleyan Warriors 2-1. Both teams will remain with their starting lineups in this fourth set of the match. Wilson will get it started with us as the first server of the game for the Warriors.
A nice attack.
Touch off the block. Paxton will be there to pick it up. Andrus with an attack on the outside. And it'll land to a kill. Young Harris able to get some hands on the ball, but they will reach the max of 3 hits and unable to get it over. A point will go to the Warriors.
Trying to tip over from Mountain Lions, but it will find the net. It will be Southern Wesleyan's point once again.
Wilson continuing to serve this fourth set of the match as the Warriors lead 2-0.
Nice attack, and it will be out of bounds. The point will go once again to the SWU Warriors.
Back row attack will land out of bounds. Point going back to the Warriors as they lead 4-0 here.
Mountain Lions hoping to get a point here so that they can take possession of the ball.
Paxton able to get a dig. Wilson will be able to knock the ball up, and Wilson will sit it over. Dig by Wilson. Andrus now with an attack on the outside.
An attack by the Mountain Lions.
And the land just in bounds, and a kill will be for the Warriors as they lead 5-0 here. Wilson still serving.
Track dig from back center.
Tip over. Gillian will be there to pick it up, setting outside. Andrus will be there for a tip over.
Yep.
And the Warriors will get the point as Gracie Wilson records another block. And the Mountain Lions are unable to get the ball up. Score will be 6-0 now. Wilson continuing to serve for the Warriors.
Once again going to back center. An attack by the Mountain Lions. It will find the net, and it will be Southern Wesleyan's point. Now leading 7-0.
Timeout will be called for the Mountain Lions as the Southern Wesleyan Warriors have a 7-point lead here in the fourth set of the match. Wilson continuing to serve for the Southern Wesleyan Warriors as they have a 7-point lead here.
An attack by the Mountain Lions, and it will be saved by SWU.
Paxton there with a dig. The point will go to the Young Harris Mountain Lions as they call 4 hits on the Warriors. Mountain Lions now getting on the board as they have a 6-point gap here.
Chase Vayner serving for the first time in this set. for the Mountain Lions.
The ball will land out of bounds, and it'll be a service error for the Young Harris Mountain Lions. Point will go back to the Warriors as they have a 7-point lead here. Once again, Andrus back to the service line for Southern Wesleyan.
An attack, and it will be
touch off of the block, and the point will go to the Mountain Lions. Now closing the gap here with a 6-point trail. Wilson setting up the right side for Gillian.
Blocked by Young Harris, and it will be their point once again. Joa Bernis taking the shot. Taking the serve, excuse me.
Paxton will take the ball out of the back row. Wilson will set up for the middle. And it'll be a kill for the Warriors as they regain possession with a 6-point lead.
Good to the outside, it will hit the ceiling, and the ball will land just inside on the Young Harris side.
It'll be ace for the Southern Wesleyan Warriors as they have a 7-point lead here once again in the 4th set of the match. Wilson still serving for the Warriors.
An attack by Young Harris.
Wilson setting up the middle for Eichmann. And the point will go to the Young Harris Mountain Lions as they call 4 hits on the Warriors.
Number 20 coming in to serve for the Young Harris Mountain Lions, Molly Lawrence.
Wilson setting up the right side for Gillian. She'll choose to roll it over, and it'll be a kill for the Warriors. Sexton now checking in for Gillian, and Ellswick checking in for Wilson. Sexton will be the new server for the Warriors as they have a 7-point lead here in the 4th set of the match.
Into the back center, it's served with an attack from the Mountain Lions.
Andrus will be able to get a dig. A little bit of a miscommunication on the Warriors side, but they had to think fast as the ceiling knocked it right back down. Point will ultimately go back to the Mountain Lions as they close the 6-point gap here, 5-11.
Hidalgo now taking the serve for the Mountain Lions.
Right side attack by Ellis.
And a dig from Mountain Lions as it is tapped over.
Setting up for a right side attack for Ellswick, able to tip it over.
Mountain Lions getting a weird angle on it, but able to send it right back over and get a point.
Touch off of the block. Sexton will make an effort there, but it'll land in the bleachers, and the point will go back to the Mountain Lions.
Hidalgo taking the serve once again.
Andrews taking the ball out of the back row. Sexton setting up for an outside tip by Ellswick, and it'll be a kill for the Warriors. Ball will go back to the Warriors. It is a 12-6 game now. Emily Ellis serving now for Southern Wesleyan. Touch off the block. Paxton will be there to pick the ball up. Outside attack by Andrus now. It'll be touched off the block.
And an attack by the Mountain Lions, and it will be a kill. Regaining possession of the ball. Closing that gap with only a 5-point following. SWU leads by 5, 12-7.
Johnson now checking in for the Warriors as Ellis checks out. And it'll be a service error for the Young Harris Mountain Lions. SWU will regain possession of the ball as Wilson checks back in and Paxton goes back to the service line. Score will be 13-7 now.
It'll be a free ball over due to the ceiling.
Middle attack now, but it'll be out of bounds. Point will go back to the Mountain Lions. Score 8-13 now.
Number 15 and 11 coming in for the Mountain Lions. 15, Liza Thigpen taking the serve. An attack, tip off the block. An attack by Mountain Lions once again, and it will find itself out of bounds. Southern Wesleyan will score. Correction. Young Harris will score.
Tip was recorded on the Warriors side as Young Harris closes this gap. 4 points now.
Thigpen taking the serve once again.
And it'll be just in bounds on the Warriors side. Point will go back to Young Harris as they close this gap now. Tip over by Ellswick.
Nice dig by the Mountain Lions.
Andrews with an outside attack, and it'll be a touch off of the block and land out of bounds on the Warriors side. Point will go back to Southern Wesleyan as the score is 14-10 now. Ellswick checking out, as well as Sexton, Gillian, and Wilson will be checking back in for the Warriors. Wilson will be the new server for Southern Wesleyan.
Served into the back corner. As Mountain Lions try and attack.
Wilson now setting up. Paxton will take a free ball over.
Attack once more, blocked by SWU, and it will be Southern Wesleyan's point as it lands on the side of the Mountain Lions.
Blocked by Andrus and Wilson, two of the leading blockers for Southern Wesleyan. Score now 15-10. Wilson will take a dig out of the back row. Gillian now setting up for an attack.
Mountain Lions taking a dig and now attacking. And it will be a kill in the back middle. Young Harris takes control of the ball as the score is now 15-11. Chase Vayner with the serve once again for Mountain Lions.
Johnson will take the first pass for the Warriors. Wilson setting up on the right side. Gillian will be there for the attack.
Tip off the block and an attack by the Mountain Lions, and it will be another kill, closing that gap. SWU now only leading by 3 points as the score is 15-12. Vayner taking the serve once again for the Mountain Lions.
Gillian will take the ball over on a free ball.
On an attack, and another kill by the Mountain Lions.
The timeout will be called by the Southern Wesleyan Warriors as Young Harris closes the gap. 2 points now.
Located in downtown Central, Rails 133 has something for everyone. With menus and specials designed by our chef, Trent Kane, our selections can only be best described as upscale Southern comfort foods. Chef Kane uses only the freshest, locally sourced ingredients that have made Rails a destination spot. We offer theme nights, chef specials, daily specials, and our famous Meat and 3 on Sundays. Come visit Rails, dine in our lighted patios, or in our railroad-inspired dining areas. Rails 133, where memories are made every day.
Welcome back after that timeout. Hidalgo taking the serve for the Mountain Lions.
Gillian will take it over on the right side attack.
A nice dig by Burness.
Paxton taking the dig, setting up for a middle attack now.
An attack that will find the net. It will be the Southern Wesleyan Warriors point.
Ellis now checking back into the ball game for Johnson. Andrews will be the new server for the Warriors.
Served into the...
Andrews will be there for a dig. Warriors unable to do anything with it. The point will go back to the Mountain Lions.
Number 18, Sophie Bearden coming in now. Joa Burness will take the serve.
Wilson trying to keep that ball alive, unable to do so. And the point will go back to the Mountain Lions as they tie it here, they trail by 1 point, 15-16. Ellis with an outside attack. Took over by the Mountain Lions. Andrews is able to pick it up. Wilson setting up for a middle attack. And it'll be a kill for Gracie Wilson. Warriors will regain possession of the ball and continue with a 2-point lead. Gracie Wilson back to serve for the Warriors.
Mountain Lions looking to regain control of the ball, and then it will fall short and find itself in the net. The Warriors will score again.
Warriors now lead by 3 points here at 18-15. Gracie Wilson serving for the Warriors once again.
An attack from the Mountain Lions.
Andrews with a beautiful dig out of the middle.
Mountain Lions attack once again.
Wilson with a beautiful dig up. Ellis sending that ball back over on an outside attack. Wilson with another dig. Warriors with a great effort to keep that ball alive, but it'll find the net. And the point will go back to the Young Harris Mountain Lions.
Number 2, Nicole Klurich coming in. Also with number 20, Molly Lawrence taking the serve for the Mountain Lions.
Right side attack for Gillian. And it'll be a kill for the Warriors. Warriors now at the 3-point lead here in set 4 of the match. Sexton checking in for Gillian and Ellswick checking in for Wilson. Sexton will be the new server for the Southern Wesleyan Warriors as they look to finish out this set 4.
Into the back middle, it's served. Mountain Lions with an attack.
Andrews there for the dig out of the middle. Setting up for an outside attack now is Ellis with the tip. And it'll be out of bounds on the Warriors side. Point will go to SWU. And it'll be a timeout called by the Young Harris Mountain Lions as Southern Wesleyan leads 19-16.
Soccer's been a huge part of my life, and it is the main reason that I was pulled here. Coach Q found me on a recruiting website, sent me an email, and at this point in time, actually, in high school, I wasn't even thinking about playing soccer anymore because I had a pretty bad ankle injury. And then just one day, God put it on my heart to go back to that profile that I hadn't looked at in months. I read the email, and there was nothing that told me that this wasn't the spot for me to go. A week later, I was down here on campus, and then almost a week after that, I signed and committed to come here. As soon as I stepped on campus, I knew this was the place for me. This was such a close-knit family, and that's what I needed, especially coming from New Jersey, so I don't get to see my family a lot. Being able to have that family feel with the people here, it was huge. I could not be more happy with my time here. I met the woman I'm going to marry. Coach Q has been a mentor, a friend, and a great coach. For those reasons, I would not imagine leaving for a second. So.
welcome you back to Southern Wesleyan Sports Network. Ashley Sexton starting us off after the timeout with the serve.
A tip over by the Mountain Lions. And an attack by the Mountain Lions.
Andrews will be there for a dig as they set up the outside to Ellis. Sexton now setting up the right side. Elzick will be there.
Number 2 taking an attack from the Mountain Lions.
Sexton with the dig. Ellis over with an outside attack. And the point will go to the Warriors, as there is a net violation for the Young Harris Mountain Lions. Southern Wesleyan now 4 points away from closing out this set 4. Sexton continuing to serve for the Southern Wesleyan Warriors.
Nice dig as it is set to attack.
Ellis will be there with the pickup, setting up the right side now. It's Elswick. And Elswick will tally a kill on the night. Southern Wesleyan now leading 22-16 now. Sexton continuing to serve for the Warriors.
Served into the back middle. An attack, and it will find the net. Southern Wesleyan will score once again.
Sexton continuing to serve for the Warriors as they are 2 points away from taking this set.
Set for an attack, blocked by Southern Wesleyan.
Andrews will be there for the dig out of the middle back. And Eichmann will record a kill. Southern Wesleyan gain point here in set 4 of the match. Sexton looking to close it out as she's the server for the Southern Wesleyan Warriors.
Mountain Lions attack.
Ellis now with an outside attack.
A free ball over to the Southern Wesleyan side. An attack from SWU that will find itself out of bounds. The Mountain Lions will score, gaining repossession of the ball. Lily Hidalgo taking the serve for the Young Harris Mountain Lions.
Paxton will pick up the ball. Sexton will choose to set up the right side to Ellis. And the point will go to the Southern Wesleyan Warriors as this match will go to 5 sets. Both teams tied up here at 2 sets.
Both teams hoping to take the victory in this last set. The Mountain Lions seem to be serving first. Number 12, Chase Vayner, taking the serve for the Mountain Lions.
Paxton with the dig out of the middle. Sexton will set up an outside.
Dig by Mountain Lions. Libero and an attack by the Mountain Lions.
Dig by Wilson. Gillian able to get a hand on the ball, and Paxton with an awkward angle get that ball back over.
An attack by the by the Mountain Lions as they will score.
Touch off at the block, landing out of bounds. Point will go back over to the Mountain Lions as they get on the board first here tonight.
Vayner taking the serve once again.
And it'll be just out of bounds. Point going back to the Warriors as it is tied up here at once. Andrews will be the new server for the Warriors. Free ball over to the Warriors. Paxton taking it out of the back. Wilson with an attack on the outside. And Gillian will be there. No need as it falls on the Young Harris side. Andrews will continue to serve as Southern Wesleyan takes a 1-point lead here, 2-1.
Free ball over to SWU.
Outside attack for Ellis. Ellis will be there to take it off the block. Wilson setting it up. Ellis will take a tip over.
Mountain Lions taking an attack.
Paxton will set up the outside. Ellis with an attack over.
Nice dig by Mountain Lions Libero.
Andrews able to get a hand on it. Wilson will set up to the outside, and Ellis will put it into the net, so the point will go over to the Mountain Lions. But it is tied up here at 2s.
Number 4, Joa Burness, now taking the serve for the Mountain Lions.
And it'll be an ace. Point going back to the Mountain Lions as the score is 3-2 here. Mountain Lions with a 1-point lead in the 5th set of the match.
Burness behind the service line once again.
Wilson setting up to the middle. Wilson there with a touch off of the block. Ellis will roll it over to the middle.
An attack by the Mountain Lions, and it would be a kill.
Andrews able to get a hand on the ball, unable to get the ball up and moving. So the point will go over to the Mountain Lions as they take a 2-point lead here, 4-2.
Burness still serving for the Mountain Lions.
Setting up the outside over to Ellis.
An attack that will find the net, and it will be Southern Wesleyan's point.
Warriors only trailing by 1 now. Gracie Wilson back to the service line for Southern Wesleyan. Eichmann checking in as the middle blocker for Southern Wesleyan as well. The ball will land out of bounds and go to the point. The point will go to the Young Harris Mountain Lions.
Number 2, Nicole Clurich now serving for the Mountain Lions.
Wilson setting up the middle. Over to Ellis will take an attack.
Attack by the Mountain Lions, and it will be a kill.
Wilson will be there for the dig. Warriors are unable to do anything with it now. Now at the timeout here as the Young Harris Mountain Lions lead 6-3. welcome you back, Southern Wesleyan fans, as we start off with a service error from the Mountain Lions. Southern Wesleyan trailing by 2 points now, as Sexton and Ellswick checks into the game. Wilson and Gillian checking out now. Sexton back to the service line for the Warriors. Off of the block, and the point will go to the Mountain Lions. Off of a middle attack. Back to serve for the Mountain Lions is Lily Hidalgo, outside hitter junior from St. Simons, Georgia. Paxton with the dig out of the middle. Ellis with an attack on the outside. Mountain Lions there to dig it up. Sexton now at the dig. Paxton setting up the outside over to Ellis, and a block for the Mountain Lions. Point will go to Young Harris as the score reaches 8-4. Teams will switch sides here in the 5th set of this match. Hidalgo still serving for the Mountain Lions as Young Harris retains a lead of 4 points. Sexton setting up the outside over to Ellswick with a dig out of the middle back for the Young Harris Mountain Lions. Paxton is almost there, but is just out of reach, and the point will go back over to Young Harris as they extend their lead to 5 points. Hidalgo still serving for the Mountain Lions. An outside attack over from Ellswick. Young Harris with a beautiful one-arm dig out of the back. Unable to do anything with the set is number 12, Chase Wagner. Ellis will now be serving for the Southern Wesleyan Warriors as they close the gap here at 4 points, trailing 5-9. An awkward angle will lead to out-of-bounds point over to the Warriors. Southern Wesleyan closes this gap here, 6-9. Ellis still to serve for the Warriors. Boehner with a kill on the outside. It'll land just inbounds on the Southern Wesleyan side. Ellis now checking out for the Warriors. Johnson now checking in. Mullins checking out for the Mountain Lions as number 8, Corey Still, goes back to serve for Young Harris. First team to 15 in this 5th set of the match will take the ball game. And an ace will be recorded for the Mountain Lions by Still. And a timeout will be taken by the Southern Wesleyan Warriors as they trail the Mountain Lions by 5 points, 11-6. We welcome you back to Southern Wesleyan Sports Network. Still getting it started off here with a serve from the Mountain Lions. Ellswick taking an attack from the middle for the Warriors. Now with an attack from the outside. Sexton there to dig it. Paxton will set it up on the outside. Ellswick taking an attack. Young Harris now setting up for an outside attack, and it'll land just out of bounds. And the point will go over to the Warriors as they close this 4-point gap. Now trailing 7-11. Mullins will be checking in for the Young Harris Mountain Lions. And Libero Bernes will come in for her. Libero for the Southern Wesleyan Warriors, now serving Faith Paxton. An outside attack. Sexton will be there to get a touch on the block. And Andrus will send it over, and it record for a kill. Just in the back corner of the Young Harris court. Southern Wesleyan now only trailing by 3 points, 8-11. Faith Paxton will continue to serve for Southern Wesleyan. Sexton there with the dig. Paxton now setting up the outside over to Andrus. Sexton getting a hand on the ball. Johnson will be there. Sexton trying to send that ball back over, but it'll be denied by the roof. And the point will go over to the Young Harris Mountain Lions as they extend their gap to 4 points now, 12-8. Big Pin now serving for the Young Harris Mountain Lions. And the land just in bounds for the Warriors. And the point will go back over to the Mountain Lions. So they're 2 points away from closing out this fifth set of the match. Andrus will take the ball. Sexton now setting up on the outside over to Andrus. And it'll be a touch off of the block, and the point will go over to the Southern Wesleyan Warriors. Ellswick now checking out. Wilson now checking in for the Warriors, as well as Sexton checking out and Gillian checking in. Hannah Wilson will be the new server for the Southern Wesleyan Warriors as they trail 4 points here, 9-13. Middle attack for the Young Harris Mountain Lions, setting up now in the middle for Southern Wesleyan. It'll be a block. Wilson there to pick it up. Andrus now with an attack. Young Harris able to get 2 hands on it, unable to return the ball back over. Southern Wesleyan will close this gap to 3 points. And the Young Harris Mountain Lions will take a timeout, 13-10.
Located in downtown Central, Rails 133 has something for everyone. With menus and specials designed by our chef, Trent Kane, our selections can only be best described as upscale Southern comfort foods. Chef Kane uses only the freshest, locally sourced ingredients that have made Rails a destination spot. We offer theme nights, chef specials, daily specials, and our famous Meat and 3 on Sundays. Come visit Rails, dine in our lighted patios, or in our railroad-inspired dining areas. Rails 133, where memories are made every day.
Welcome you back as Hannah Wilson starts us off with the serve from the Warriors. Paxton now setting it up over to Andrus. Young Harris will be there for a dig as they set up their outside. Able to return that ball back over. Paxton now setting up the right side. Gillian. Young Harris still battling here as they will send a free ball over. Johnson will take it. Middle setup, and it'll land just over. It'll roll over off the tape of the net, landing on the Young Harris side. Point will go to the Warriors as they close this gap here by 2 points. Hannah Wilson still serving for the Warriors as the score is 11-13. A block, and Southern Wesleyan will take it up. Paxton will send it back over on a free ball. A tip now. Wilson with the dig. A battle at the net, and the point will go over to the Young Harris Mountain Lions. Young Harris now with the game point. Boehner will be the server for the Young Harris Mountain Lions as Southern Wesleyan trails 3 points here in the 5th set of the match. And the Young Harris Mountain Lions will win off of an ace 15-11 as they take the game here in 5 sets. We thank you so much for tuning in here to Southern Wesleyan Sports Network. I am Lexi Richardson, your broadcaster, signing out.